Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Love is Blind, New York City, chapter 16. Oh man, alright. It's been a second since I played the last chapter. I kind of forgot where we were. Okay, here we are. Alright, great. Wes stares at you, angry and shocked in equal measure. And I'm like, oh my god, Wes, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? What is he doing here? Who? What? What do you mean? Oh, Jay. Jay awkwardly wiped some glitter from his face. Right, we were making out. I forgot. And why the hell is he kissing you? I mean, Wes. Listen, I think oh boy. Yikes. Hang on. Let me explain. I could say it was a mistake, but I can remember enough that I know it was no mistake. It was just a bit of fun. It was more than fun. I got engaged to the wrong person. I wanted to kiss him. He kissed me because I wanted him to kiss me. Look at my dumb face. What's so wrong with that? What's the matter with that? Wes can hardly believe what you're saying. Really? Because I feel like I've been pretty clear that you're insane. I am insane, but you know, that is actually separate to why I don't want to be with you. You have that apartment looked like a psychopath. Like, I don't even know what the hell did you show me that apartment. And you stuck your ding-a-ling in some girl you barely know or care about. The whole thing turned me off. This is what I've learned. I played this game before, if you're interested. The first time I played it, I was engaged to Skylar. But I didn't end up marrying him. If you want to see that, I'll put a link. Go check it. It's on my other channel. But one thing I have learned from playing this game is that every single one of these idiots has a secret. And it only affects you if you become engaged to that person. Otherwise, the secret doesn't affect you. But each one of them is a moron. When you, like, I'm, like, so in love, and then I knew, alright, anyway. I can't believe I was ready to marry you. But you really weren't. And in my opinion, you aren't ready to marry anyone. You know what? Have a nice life, Melissa. I will. Bye. Wes turns his back on you. But before you can leave, I don't know why. Why would I stand? I stand up and I gently take hold of his shoulder. I'm like, here, don't forget your ring, you moron. Wes, hold on. Hold on for what? It seems pretty clear where you stand on things. I agree. But that's not true. I'm with you. No. Even so, you're being rash. How dare you? That's like me going, how dare me? I don't really know. I think I'm gonna say how dare you, but I don't really know. But how dare you? How dare you? I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. Okay. You just came in here guns blazing, acting like you've had a chance to think things through. No, just give him his ring. What is there to think about? You were kissing another guy, Melissa, and since we got engaged, you haven't even let me hit it. Hey, it looks like you guys could use a little privacy. We're gonna go get a drink. What? No way. I want to see this. Did I give her... I don't think I gave Vonnie that voice in this game. Sorry. Yeah. Would you ask someone to turn off the TV during the atomic bomb sequence in Oppenheimer? Romina stands up and motions towards the bar. Like I said, we're going now. The other participants filter out into the bar, leaving you alone with Wes and Jay. Don't leave me, Jay. You better still want to be with me. Look, Wes. Romina called me up and asked me to dance for them. Yeah, I didn't even know he was coming. Melissa didn't even know I was going to be here. It was just supposed to be a bit of harmless fun. Yeah, but, like, giddy up. I mean, look at him. And I just wanted to make sure she was having a good time. That's all. No, Jay, we're in love. Tell him. You wanted to make sure she was having a good time by making out with her? What the hell is wrong with you? Watching Wes and Jake going at it makes me feel, I could say hot and bothered, which it kind of is, but not, that's not right. Like I should say something. Worried. I'm worried that Jay will hurt him. Like I should say something. I should say something and defuse the situation. After all, this is my fault, and it is the least I could do. Maybe we just need to take some deep breaths. You know, like Blair would say, in through the nose. I like to go out the mouth, but you can go out whatever's comfortable. Wes and Jay ignore you and continue arguing. Look, I'm sorry, Wes, but it was only a kiss. Jay! Do you still feel things for me? Because, I mean, we did do it in the shower during the swap. It wasn't just a kiss for me. Do you think I'm an idiot? You've been holding a torch for Melissa this whole time. It's clear as day. You're in love with her, so stop trying to justify it. Wes, I could be like, this is between me and you. Leave Jay alone. Jay alone. I'm in love with him too. Wes, I'm in love with him. So what if Jay is in love with me? I'm in love with him too, and he better be in love with me. I gave him the hoo-ha in the swap. Wes steps back and his jaw drops. You love him? Yeah, I should have gotten engaged to him. I'm sorry. Look, it was that whole serendipity thing and that we had met like the year before in the masquerade party and made up. I thought it was meant to be, but I was wrong. You're an idiot, and your apartment looks like you actually, you might be Dexter in your spare time or something. I don't know. Wes takes another step back, looking like he just got stabbed in the heart. So, what does this mean for us? It means it's over. Take your ring. I'm overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed right now. This is a lot. I really need to know, Melissa. It's important for our future together. Look, Wes, we don't have a future. Do you really love him? Yeah, I would rather live on the farm with him than be like with you on a boat. Okay? I could be like, I don't love Jay, but no, I do. I love Jay, but I want to marry you. I have to play where I say that because I have to see what because I feel like they should both leave me if I answer that way. But I feel that I want to be with Jay. Maybe the next game I'll pick two people that I really both really like. So when this question comes, I'll be like, I love this one, but I want to marry the other one. You know that like F marry kill. All right, I want to be with Jay. I want to be with them forevers and evers. Wes's jaw drops. Whoa, really? You do? Listen, you better still want to be with me. Yeah. Hello. I thought it was pretty obvious how I felt. Wes's look of confusion turns to one of abject sadness. Holy shit. This is... Listen, you're like 20-something, you're like 23. What are you? You're like a baby. You have your whole life ahead of you. Wes instinctively grabs at his heart. You're sure about this? I've never been so sure about anything in my life. Especially after seeing your apartment and just the whole thing with that girl. Your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, fling, I don't even know what she was. You look over at Jay, who has a solemn look about him, even though you can tell he's happy. He better be. Well, if that's the case, then I guess there's nothing else to talk about. No, here, take your ring. You take the engagement ring off your finger. Thank you. Taking a look at it. It was a nice ring, but it belonged to your mother. You should have it. Wes, I just want you to be happy with someone else. I'm sorry it didn't work out. I'm keeping the ring. I gotta say that in one of the games. But really, I just want you to be happy. You're an idiot. Go find another idiot to be with. I just want you to be happy. And you wouldn't be happy if I wasn't all the way in this. And I wouldn't say yes unless I was all the way in. I can accept that. And I want you to be happy too. It still stings though. Better it happens now than at the altar. You offer the ring to Wes and he takes it. Melissa, I wish you the best. I really do. Wes starts to slowly backpedal away from you. I'll see you later, Melissa. Good luck with everything. I mean it. Bye, Wes. I did love you. I wish you the best. I do. See ya! I should say see ya. I wish you the best. And I hope you find your happiness, with someone else. Someone who likes to sail. Maybe Blair. I feel like you and Blair should be together. As Wes leaves you behind, you trade a look with Jay. Jay, I really hope you still feel like how you said you felt in the shower and at Central Park. Before you can say anything, Jay walks up to you and wraps his arms around your waist. Thank God. I can't believe it's finally happening. Jay and I get to be together. I'm gonna kiss him. As Jay pulls you closer, you lean into him, planting a sweet kiss on his lips. Jay kisses you back with just as much passion. He better. Giddy up, cowboy. Let's get out of here. I want to ride this horsey. His lips are soft, and you can feel his sweet electricity of his kiss on your taste buds. He tastes delicious. He moans a little under his breath. Yeah, 'cause he's passionate. He's gonna go write a song for me. As if he's been longing for this moment for a lifetime, or since you took the shower together. You can sense the passion in his body, his beating heart. Time is all but stopped. Finally, you pull away from one another, staring into each other's eyes with wonder. God, I love you, Melissa. Thank goodness, because I was getting worried there for a second, Jay. I love you too. I love you more. I love you the most. I've been waiting so long to hear you say those words. You have no idea, Melissa. Jay takes a deep breath, then laughs to himself in disbelief. Well, this has been a crazy night. I know, I'm so glad that you were the stripper and that Romina hired you to come here. Imagine, I don't know what would have happened if you start to join Jay in his laughter. You go write a song about it. I loved it. It was out of a movie. It was like a scene out of a movie. Let's roll the credits on this. I'm glad it's over. Do you want to get out of here? Damn right. Absolutely. You read my mind. We are so meant to be together. It's like two puzzle pieces just fitting together. So happy. After changing out of his stripper outfit, which he could have kept that on, because, like, honestly, Jay sweeps you out of the nightclub and takes you to Domino Park in Brooklyn. It's a warm summer evening, like now. You share a seat on the beach, on the bench that looks out onto the Manhattan Bridge. Am I dreaming right now? Because if so, I don't want to wake up. I really just walked into the strip club I really just walked into the club as a single stripper and walked out taken as a lover. It was like the ending of a romantic comedy. Stripper turned lover. Yeah, hello? Just my lover? Why not fiancé? Hello, you were gonna propose, you said. Well, now that you mention it, if you hadn't waited and you should have, when Damon knocked on that door, you should have been like, no, buddy, this is my girl. I'm gonna marry her. Well, now that you mention it. Suddenly, Jay gets up from his seat and looks at you with a sly smile. Jay, are you doing what I think you're doing? What you were gonna do in the pods? Something I've been wanting to do for a long time, Melissa. Jay gets down on one knee, and you realize he's going to propose to you. You gasp as you jump out of your seat, standing in front of him. Oh my God. Yeah, he's ready for this. Yeah, get on with it already. It's not a bad idea. Get on with it, Jay. Oh, I will, Melissa. And that's why I need to ask you something. We've been on a crazy ride together. It's been a roller coaster. I remember thinking as soon as we met in the pods, I'm talking to the woman I'm going to marry. So imagine my surprise when you wound up getting engaged to Wes. Yeah, oops, oopsie. My bad. I'm sorry. I really am. That whole serendipity thing. Don't be. Everything happens for a reason. Definitely. Now I know why we just crossed paths that night and we didn't end up together. Because he's a moron. Then I remember seeing you in Mexico. My heart started pounding so hard. I thought I was going to faint, especially when I realized you were the person I ran into in the hallway. Ariel caught on to it too. She kept asking me if I was okay, and I kept blaming it on indigestion. Oh, poor Ariel. I'm sure this wasn't easy for her. I'm sure it wasn't. And she's been such a good friend to me. And bless her heart, because I really did try to make things work with her. But I remember the feeling I got when you picked me to spend the night with you for our last night in Mexico. I was giddy. It was like my heart was going to leap out of my chest, like anything was possible. Really? Same as when Romina asked me to do the striptease for your bachelorette. I knew that I'd be putting you in a tough situation, and I'm sorry for that. No, don't be sorry. But I needed to take my chance. Because through it all, during the ups and the downs, I always believed we'd end up together. You're my destiny, Melissa. So, with that said, will you marry me? Jay. I will. Of course I will. Hello, you knew I was going to say yes. I love you, Jay. Jay closes his eyes for a moment, a look of sheer happiness on his face. He smiles, then looks up at you. Melissa, if you love me even a fragment as much as I love you, we're going to have such a great life together. I do. I love you just as much. I love you more. I love you the most. As I stated before, Jay reaches into his jacket pocket, retrieving a ring box from inside. I picked out this ring for you after our first date in the pods. Oh my God, Jay. I know it sounds crazy. No. But that's how much I believed in us. Oh my God, my heart is pounding. Oh, Jay, that is so romantic. I was starting to worry I was going to have to propose to you in my little stripper outfit with glitter on my face. You know what? I would have said yes. I would have started riding you as just like the cowboy you was. Thankfully, I brought a change of clothing to the club. Yeah, you know what though? Thank you for wearing that. It looked great. You kept it, right? I want to see you in that outfit later. He pops open the ring box, revealing a diamond-encrusted band with a large, shimmering diamond on top. It's perfect. Oh, it sounds fancy. He slides the ring on your finger and it fits perfectly. I forgot. He's like loaded. He's like a famous musician. It glitters under the moonlight. I totally forgot. As you admire the ring, Jay stands up. You take a long look at one another, his eyes twinkling with unabashed joy. I love the way he's looking at me. Yeah, kiss him. Kiss his cheek. You lean forward as Jay wraps you up in a big embrace, and your lips collide in a tender burst of passion. He kisses you the way you've always wanted to be kissed. Lips soft, passion high, arms holding you tight. It's the kind of kiss that can only come when you've just agreed to spend the rest of your life with someone. You kiss him back, savoring his taste. And then you look at one another, sharing a look that reaches deep into your souls. Can you believe it? We're getting married. I know. I can't wait to walk down the aisle to you. Or, you could walk down the aisle to me. There are so many options. Right? Who says we need to be traditional? But I think I want to walk to you, because I think when we talked in the pods, he's a traditional guy. Alright, I think I'd like to walk to you down the aisle. Great. I can't wait. But before we get too into the weeds about wedding planning, come with me. I want to show you something. Jay takes you by the hand. You make your way over to the railing that separates Domino Park from the East River. You and Jay lean up against the railing, looking out over the beautiful Manhattan skyline. You see the Empire State Building over there? Jay points to the large building across the river with a spire on top of it. Of course, how could I miss it? I remember one time when I was a kid, that movie, Sleepless in Seattle, was on TV. And I got so into it. Excuse me. I was actually on my feet when the big finale happened on top of the Empire State Building. I saw Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan kissing up there, and I thought, that's what I want. I wanted that kind of love. A love so grand, you want to get up on the top of the Empire State Building to shout it to the world. Is this your way of telling me you want to go up to the Empire State Building? What I'm trying to say is that now I have the kind of love I always wanted. I have the woman I'm going to marry by my side, and I'm looking at the Manhattan skyline. We're living in a movie. Aw, Jay, I love that you're so romantic. You're such a romantic at heart, Jay. I love it. Go write me a song. You could make anyone a romantic, Melissa. You're gonna be my muse. I'm gonna write a whole album dedicated to you. You rest your head against Jay's shoulder. Cuddled together, you both look out at the bright lights of the Manhattan skyline. The water is calm, the air warm, the night perfect. And one crystal clear thought pops into your head. Wow, I'm engaged to be married, and the future is even brighter than this skyline. Jay stirs beside you and turns to you. What do you say we go somewhere more private? Now you're talking. Oh, yeah. Now look at this place. Do you see this place? Do you see this place? I don't know if you watched this episode, person, if you're watching now. If you saw the episode where we got to see where Wes lived. But it didn't look like this. After a moment together in Domino Park, the two of you head back to Jay's gorgeous apartment to unwind. The apartment itself is elegant, sleek, modern, and clean. You're seated on a stool at the kitchen table while Jay is on the other side making you a drink. Okay, so now that you've seen the place, I want to get your honest opinion. I think it's awesome. What do you think of it? I love it. I absolutely love it. It's really modern and it looks really chic. You really know what you're doing here. Aw, thanks, Melissa. I put a lot into it. It's so nice to hear that. Your opinion means more to me than my own. And I want this place to feel like another home to you. Jay sets your drink down in front of you and raises his drink to you in a toast. You clink your glasses and take a sip. So I was thinking, now that you're in the picture, you might help me give it a bit of a redesign. Why? It's perfect. It could use your magic touch, I think. Your style? Who has time for all that? We can't live here. No, we could live here. I kind of want to say who has time for all that. And it's perfect the way it is. I'm just going to say that because I don't really... Do you actually need me to help? I mean, who has time for all that? We have our lives to live. Oh, I got nasty. I mean, if you like it the way it is, I do. I think it could be a great place to get started after the wedding. We obviously haven't talked about where we're going to live once we get married. But no, either here or at the farmhouse, I thought. We talked about it in the pods. I remember, Jay. But maybe now's a good time to figure that out. You take a sip of your drink as you think it over. No, we're going to live here. Yeah, you're probably right. We have a few options, but I think we should live here. At your place, it's so nice, and I love that it feels so lived in. Oh man, I'm so glad you said that, because I think this could be a great place to start our life together. Me too, ditto. It doesn't have to be long-term, but for the immediate future. No, here in the farm. Jay moves over to the window, which looks over the city. So, how long do you want to live here? Excited we're living together? Can we get a pet? 2 is a good number, but 3 is a family. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a pet. When I was a kid, I used to love to go out to the barn and play with all the animals. I've missed that. Let's get a cat. I have like 6 cats, right? Jay looks over at you with a lusty, mischievous look on his face. Tell me something, Melissa. Why do I have a feeling that you're going to ask me something sexy? Because I'm about to ask you something sexy. You and Jay both start laughing. Well, ask away, I'm all ears. Jay winks at you. So, here's my question. When it comes to the bedroom, would you say you're the type that likes to dominate more? Or are you the submissive type? You laugh and take another sip from your drink. Well, I'm a Pisces, Jay. So is one better than the other? Not at all. Because I'm a little of everything. A little bit of both. Who says I need to choose? I like both. It all just depends on my mood. And there's like 12 of me. Ah, a person of culture, much like myself. You both start to laugh at this. I'm with you, though. Sometimes you just have to let the vibe choose for you. What about you? What do you like? He just said, I like whatever you like. My only goal when it comes to the bedroom is to cater to what you want, because doing that turns me on. He moves towards you slyly, looking you up and down. Now, we could have sexy time here, and it is awesome. But I'm not going to do that in this game just because if you want to see it, whoever you get engaged to, it's like the same sexy time. It's described the same way, So if you want to see the sexy time, and I already did go all the way when we had the swap in Mexico. I hooked up with Jay, and I had sexy time almost all the way with Wes at the honeymoon type when we got to Mexico in this game. But if you want to see all the sexy times in detail, I'll put a link, the other game I played on my other channel where I'm engaged to Skylar, but I hook up with someone else at the end. Jay makes his way over to you and gets behind you, dropping his hands onto your shoulders. I'm not going to do sexy time here. You can feel your chest get a little warm at Jay's touch, because he's awesome and I really want to do it, but we don't... It's been a long day, Melissa. What do you say to a shoulder rub? I could help you relieve some of the tension. Jay's voice is low and sexy, his touch gentle. The sexual tension between you continues to rise, but I think the shoulder rub could lead to somewhere more exciting, but I'm not going to do that in this game. So I'm going to say no thanks. Let's do something else, Jay. That works for me, Melissa. I'm getting pretty tired now that you mention it. What do you say we lie down on the couch and catch a movie? Yeah, that sounds great. After you collect yourselves, you lie down together on the couch. Excuse me, guys. The two of you lounge sleepily while a Netflix movie plays, of course. And you feel we're watching Love Never Lies. Anyway, 3 seasons of Poland, a South Africa season, and Spain. And you feel the tendrils of sleep starting to grab you. Still awake, Melissa? Barely. I just wanted to say before we fall asleep, I'm so glad we got to have that partner swap night together in Mexico. Me too, it really solidified things. Because I always knew that I was in love with you, but after that night, I knew I couldn't go on without trying to make you mine. Yeah, we hooked up. We went all the way, and I didn't even go all the way with Wes. I'd fallen in love with you and wasn't ever gonna fall out. Look, if we can get through everything we've been through, we can get through anything. I agree. Think about it. First, we had to deal with having spouses, trying to plan a life with someone else, all the way up to today, when I showed up covered in glitter. You looked great, by the way. Everything we've been through has made us so strong as a couple. I agree. I could say I'm starting to get sleepy. I agree. There's nothing we can't get through as a couple. I love you, Melissa. I love you too. I love you too. Jay stares into your eyes, his eyes glistening with a sense of curiosity. Is there something else on your mind? Actually, there is. I remember in the pods, you said you were on the fence about having kids. Did I? I feel like I said I wanted kids. I wanted to see if you still feel the same way. You let out a sigh. I think I said, maybe in this game I said that on purpose. Because I know in my last game, I was like, put a baby in me now. Sorry, if this is too heavy a topic to bring up? No. I just wasn't expecting it, but you're right, we should have this conversation. I do want kids. I do. With you, I want kids. I actually changed my mind. I'd love to raise a whole bunch of kids with you. Really? Yeah, look at you. Let's reproduce. Right now. Yes, really. Jay's eyes light up with pure joy. That makes me so happy to hear. Yeah, I want to give you lots of babies. He gives you a warm, soft kiss on your cheek. After ending that heavy conversation on a positive note, you feel more secure than ever. With your eyelids starting to get tired, you can feel your body begin to sink into the couch. You're perfectly at peace in this moment, lying next to Jay on the couch. And without realizing it, you fall into a deep, dreamless sleep. I mean, his place is gorgeous. Go play a song for me. You wake up to the intoxicating scent of Jay making breakfast. Pancakes are frying, eggs are scrambling, bacon is cooking. You sit up and rub your eyes, then spot Jay over in the kitchen making breakfast. Morning. She finally decides to grace us with her presence. I didn't even hear you get up. I was just about to wake you, actually. Nick and Vanessa just called. They did? Well, first they called Wes, and once he told them what happened last night, they called here. Oh man, what did they say? They wanted to know if we still wanted to go ahead with the wedding. I told them yes, so it'll be you and me under the altar at the end of it all. You smile and yawn. That's great. Oh, one last thing. You should probably start getting ready. Ready for what? You're going to the wedding parlor. It's time to pick out what you're going to wear on the big day. Oh, that's great. Amazing. And thanks so much for making me breakfast. Don't mention it. Today might get a little awkward, so I thought you could use a hearty breakfast to prepare you for your day. Awkward? Why would it be awkward? Well, do your friends know that you switched fiancés last night? I mean, they saw, like, in the club that, you know. Alright, yeah, I guess they don't know. Didn't they see me leave with Jay, though? I want to say, like, they should have, realized I'm well, alright, they might not know I'm engaged to Jay, but they definitely saw me leave. And I wasn't with Wes when I left. What do I want to wear? I'd be more excited about seeing the wedding dresses, but I saw them already from my last game. And I already know which one I'm going to pick. I'll wear this. I feel like I haven't seen that before, actually. You did what last night? This is crazy. You're seated in the bridal parlor with your fellow participants enjoying complimentary glasses of champagne. The old switcheroo, huh? I didn't think you had it in, Melissa. Yeah, I do. You're so brave, Melissa. Did I give her that voice in this game? You're so brave, Melissa. I'd probably leave the show. You know what? Bonnie, shut the fuck. I know this engagement will work out better than your last. I think so too. Guys, would you stop for a second and hear Melissa out? Thanks for being so understanding, Ariel, because you've been like a really good friend. Look, it wasn't an easy situation to navigate, but Jay and I are engaged and we're getting married. That's that. So long as you're happy, Melissa. Thanks, Blair. Yeah, that's what counts. Thanks for being so understanding, Ariel. I'd make you my maid of honor if you weren't engaged to Jay first. I am so happy. I'm really happy, and that's what matters. I'm glad to hear it, Mama. Suddenly, the main door opens and Nick and Vanessa walk in. All right, who's ready to find Melissa a wedding look? I am. The gang starts to cheer. I'm so excited. That's right, guys. The sound of wedding bells are getting louder because your wedding is right around the corner, Melissa. But before you go, walking down that aisle, you have a few important decisions to make. The first one being, who would you like to be your person of honor? The group all oohs at this. It's a big decision to make, but I choose Romina. Who else? Maybe I should have chosen Blair. The gang cheers for you and Romina laughs in delight. Good, but Romina has been my bestie. Oh, thanks you so much, girlie. Romina gets out of her chair and comes up to give you a big hug. Yeah, actually, if she hadn't hired Jay to be my dancer, right? You two are so cute. You're going to make an amazing maid of honor, Romina. Thanks, Ariel. So long as she doesn't hire Jay to do a striptease again. Oh, stop it, I'm marrying him. The group laughs at this and Romina returns to her chair. And the rest of you, I'd love for you to all be at the wedding party. You're all my best friends. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Your peers all awe at this and give you a celebratory cheer. Yay! All right, Melissa, now it's time to pick out your look. We have a great selection, so let's get started, shall we? Let's do it! The group claps and cheers for you while you get up and follow Vanessa. She leads you to the back room where several racks of dresses await. What do you think, Melissa? What catches your eye? Now, I already know what I'm going to pick to walk down the aisle, and we'll leave my hair for this. So these are our options. I'm not going to wear, like, pants on my wedding, and when I first saw this, I laughed my ass off, because I don't know, it just looks... I'm going to choose this as my wedding gown. Am I? Oh, man. I do love this one the most. Alright. This one's more sexy. Alright, we're gonna walk out in this. I think I'm gonna choose that. I was gonna choose this one. I'm still unsure. To be honest, they give you the choice to right before you get married anyway. So it doesn't really matter where I could choose whatever I want at the last minute. But after you make your pick, you step out from the back room. So, what do you think? Oh my God, you look so good. You really do, Melissa. Jay might faint before you make it to the altar. Jay isn't the only one. My legs are feeling wobbly, guys. Stop it, Nick. The group starts to laugh. Really, though, you look great, Melissa. Nick, you're looking at me like you don't let Vanessa see that. It's wow. Melissa, I'm gonna cry. Aw. Ariel, you cried before you found out Taco Bell ran out of Baja Blast the other night. So, it's the best flavor. You all laugh at this. You look great, Melissa, but it may be worth trying on one more just to compare. You definitely need to try on one more. Shut up, Vonnie. Everyone in the room turns and glares at Vonnie because she's so rude. Upon realizing, she changes her demeanor. I mean, Just to compare in contrast. This one looks good too, don't you mean, right, Blam, right? I don't know. Was the fabric made in a fair trade country? I don't know. Actually, was it? No harm in trying another one, Melissa. Oh, I could just... No, alright, yeah, I'll try on the other one, real quick. You head back into the dressing room. Because I am kind of torn. I wish, actually, they gave me another option. I read that they're not going to be making any more of these kind of games up here, which is... I'm not happy to hear that, Netflix. But if they ever do another one, I just wish there was 2 more options. One that looks like a mermaid dressed like behind us here, and a princess gown. Because I like that. When you emerge, everyone fawns. Oh my god, I love this one. You look hot, Melissa. Wow. You think? I told you guys. Honestly, I like the first one better. I agree with Frankie. The first one was the one. Just try to visualize yourself under the altar, Melissa. Standing up there with Jay, your friends, and your family watching. What do you see? I kind of like that dress behind that we're seeing right now. But you take another moment to think this over. Then I like lace gown, anyway. And I go and I have a final look. Blah blah blah. To be honest, now I'm kind of torn. In my first game, I chose this, but this is sexy. I'm gonna choose this one, and I could change my mind if I want later. When you emerge from the back room wearing the second outfit you chose, your fellow participants cheer you on. It's Bonnie approved. I love it. You look like a movie star. What did I say, guys? You can't go wrong with Vonnie endorsed fit. I mean, she does have... I do feel they gave Vonnie some of the best clothing in the game. You look hot as hell. I can see why you ended up going with this look. Yeah, you're a knockout, Melissa. We can all agree that you look fabulous, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa. Great choice. Alright, everyone. Now that Melissa has her decision, it's time to celebrate. Who's ready for some more champagne? I am. The group cheers at this, and Nick pops the cork. He hands the bottle to Vanessa, who goes around the room pouring everyone a fresh glass. Just drink up fast, because we'll be wheels up in just a few hours. Oh my gosh, really? The statement catches you off guard. Your heart starts to beat a little faster. What? Where are we going? We promised you that this experience would be full of twists and turns, and we still have one major twist to go. Oh my gosh, it's the location of our destination wedding, isn't it? You guessed it. Start packing up your things, people, because you're getting married in Italy. Yes! The room erupts in cheers and applause, and you could hardly believe it. I would want, Paris or Italy. See you all in Italy, where you'll make the biggest decisions of your lives. Alright guys, thanks so much if you made it to the end of this chapter 16. I confessed my love for Jay right in front of Wes. You broke up with Wes and got engaged to Jay. You told Jay that you want to raise kids with him, because you do. I could swear I said that, maybe in this game. Anyway, I feel like I said I wanted to have a whole boatload of kids with Wes. Maybe I'm... Alright, anyway, whatever. You chose Romina to be your maid of honor. Alright guys, thanks so much if you made it to the end. And you're not already, please consider subscribing. That's how you support my channel here. You can thumb up the video, or if you want to help me in the algorithm, you can leave a purple heart in the comments. Thanks so much, guys. See you in chapter 17.